So this video is going to focus on adding fractions with and without number lines. And this video is for my fourth graders and any other student in any grade that needs help with this skill. Alright, so we have 4/8 plus 3/8 there. There's two different ways to go about it. I'm going to demonstrate how to solve this problem using the number line, and then I'm going to demonstrate how to solve an adding fractions problem without using the number line. All right. So we have 4/8 plus 3/8. As you can see, I have all of the fractions on the number line numbered. I have one whole, which one whole is equal to 8/8, denominator, numerator. Any number where the denominator, any fraction where the denominator and numerator are the same or equal to one whole. We have 1/8, we have 2/8, we have 3/8, we have 4/8, we have 5/8, we have 6/8, we have 7/8, and then we have one whole, which is equal to 8/8. So, if you want to use the number line to determine 4/8 plus 3/8, one way to go about it is to do it on the number line. 4/8 plus 1/8. I'm going to put plus 1/8 because we're adding 1/8 is 5/8 plus 2/8, 6/8. Plus 3/8, 7/8. So I just added 3/8 here. I started at 4/8 and I landed on 7/8. So our answer is 7/8. Now, if I don't have a number line available, there's another very, very simple trick you can use when it comes to adding fractions. Let's say, new problem, let's say there is no number line available here. I'm left to do it in my head, and I have 4/10 plus 5/10. There's no number line. Here's a simple way to think about it. You add the numerators just as you would add any whole number, and you keep the denominator the same. What I always say is adding fractions is like adding regular numbers, except whatever the denominator is, you keep it the same. So 4/10 plus 5/10. Well, what is 4 plus 5? 4 plus 5 equals 9. And now whatever the bottom number is in the fraction, whatever the denominator is, you would leave that the same. So 4 plus 5 equals 9, and since the bottom number is tenths, and we leave the bottom number the same, we would leave it the same here. So 4/10 plus 5/10 equals 9/10. All right, now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to rock out with the number line. Huge thank you to whoever just tuned in. Please hit that like button. All right, so I'm going to do fourths this time. So we have one whole. And one whole is equal, if we're going to work with fourths, that would be equal to 4/4. Let's say the fraction problem is 1/4 plus 2/4. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out the fractions on the number line. So we have 0. On the first line, we have 1/4. Next line, 2/4. Third line, maybe I'll make them on the top. I'll write them on the top. That way it'll be easier to see. So first line, 1/4. Second line, 2/4. Third line, 3/4. So I put the number on the number line. So I have 1/4 And if I add and I have to add 1/4 plus 2/4. So if I add 1/4 plus 1/4, 1/4 plus 1/4 is 2/4. If I add a second fourth here, I've added 2/4 total. And I have 3/4. So 1/4, and I added a second fourth. I've added a total of 2/4 though between the two of them. Alright. Now next problem, let's say I have no number line. Final problem of the video. 2/6 plus 3/6. I have no number lines, so what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to add the numerators, and whatever the denominator is, I'm going to keep it the same. Let me make this a little bigger so you can see it. 2/6 plus 3/6. So 2 plus 3, if I add 2 plus 3, that's simple math. You can even do it on your fingers. 2 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then whatever the denominator or bottom number is, we keep it the same. So since the bottom number in both of these fractions is 6, we keep that the same, and we have our answer. 2/6 plus 3/6 is 5/6. 2/6 plus 3/6 equals 5/6. So again, we added the numerators. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And since the denominator in 2/6 and the denominator in 3/6 is 6, we just keep that denominator the same. So it's just like adding whole numbers, only difference is whatever the denominator is, whatever the bottom number is, you keep it the same. All right. Healthy body, healthy mind, I always say. I'm going to end this video, as I've ended previous videos, with some basketball. Now, as I've said, I've always competed in sports. The sports I currently compete in, they're currently focused on lifting the heaviest weight possible for 1 rep. Powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting. Not a lot of cardio there, but cardio is important. It's important to do some cardio, even if it's not something that, even if there's not a lot of cardio in your sport, it's important to do some cardio, get your heart rate up. So I'm going to do the same thing I did in the last video. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. I'm going to try to get 15 dunks in a minute. Last video, if y'all watched, I only was able to get 1 minute, and I was only able to get 15 dunks in a minute and 24 seconds. I want to try to get 15 in a minute now. So 2 seconds on the clock. 2, 1, and here we go. Fun. Give your chair back. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm out of breath, I'm tired. Didn't get it in a minute, but I got a little faster. The first time I did that workout, I got 15 dunks in 1 minute and 24 seconds. You'll see that on my last video. This time, I did 15 dunks in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So, a little bit faster. You get better slowly but surely. You don't get to your goal overnight, and that goes for anything you do. That goes for sports, that goes for math, that goes for reading, that goes for if you're trying to be a great singer. Whatever your goal is, it takes time, and hard work pays off. And during the process, you're going to see little nuggets of growth. For instance, I just did 15 dunks 9 seconds faster than I did the previous time I did this workout. That's a small improvement. But a bunch of small improvements racked up together, they lead to a big improvement. All right, so that is my video for today. Leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this video was helpful. And if there's an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Have a very nice Friday, everybody.